Adam, I'm not happy.
Neither am I.
This was supposed to be a short show.
We had a wonderful short show last week, and it was great.
And now, why? Okay, where are the mics? Because it's not just WWE anymore.
No, it's not.
It has to be everyone, because I swear to God, they heard we were going to do only Extreme Rules.
Yes.
I mean, sure, it was off recording mics, but
Right.
they obviously heard us and said, it's just going to be Extreme Rules predictions, and it'll be done.
Yeah.
And no, all this fucking news had to happen.
I know.
Oh, man. But Adam, I have to ask you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm not Tim.
And I'm not Adam.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot more news than we expected to have coming into this show.
Before we go any further, I just to say, the look on your face before you said, I'm not Tim, it was like that, like, what am I going to say? Oh, I'm going to do something different here.
I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do something I haven't done yet.
I almost said, like, well, I am Tim, and not actually say your name, but like, nah, I'll go with it.
All right.
I'll go with it. It's a nice twist.
I swear to God, guys, sometimes we have these telepathic powers.
Yeah.
It's like any time that you see a dude pull out, finger guns,
Yep.
immediately you're like, things are going down.
What?
I'm playing along with this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I got my finger guns, too. I got a rocket launcher over here, too. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so, you know how we said a while ago that we were going to do a bunch of the single solitary shows for, New Japan, their major shows?
Yep.
Well, we both totally forgot that the G1 special is a solitary show, kind of kicking off the G1 tournament tour.
Yeah, I mean, I knew the show was last weekend, but when we were recording, it didn't even cross my mind.
Because otherwise we would have had the predictions.
I'm glad
for
we
ya.
forgot to actually do that.
Yeah,
because we just didn't have time.
We were a little burnt out last week.
We still haven't fully gone over Dominion.
Nope, not yet.
So,
Not really.
And then this week we would have Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that we forgot about it. We will talk about a little bit about the G1 special.
Yes.
Some events that happened there.
Talk a little about it. It's the news coming out of the G1 special.
And then we'll be talking about a little bit about the G1 tournament that
Yes.
started today.
I know.
We're recording today on a Saturday.
Yeah,
so
the show's going to be up tonight.
Yep. Normally we record on Fridays.
Yeah.
But
you had to cancel yesterday, which, by the way, I apologize. We were going to have I was going to have an interview with a young hip-hop artist coming out of Sydney, Australia, named Muggsy. And, dude, I hope you're listening, because, once again, I'm sorry. I totally forgot about doing that.
And I was actually going to send you a match. I'll send you a link, a text saying, hey, how'd the interview go? I was convinced it was going to be on Thursday night.
Yeah, I know.
But whatever.
Dude, I am so sorry. I am going to reschedule, and we're going to have that interview up for you. Either it's going to be part of an As the Buckle Turns, or maybe I'll bring back another show to be part of it.
Just for a special episode?
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go.
An extra special episode.
Well, that's because we have such a packed show today because of all this goddamn news.
Yes.
Let's dive right in.
All right.
So guess who's returning to UFC?
Ronda Rousey.
Yes.
Actually,
and by yes, I mean no.
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
I've got one of her brand new shirts.
Nice.
Much like I got that CM Punk shirt.
Oh, nice.
She's being introduced to the UFC Hall of Fame.
Oh, I know. It was announced at the last UFC major pay-per-view.
Guess who got the official shirt?
You did? Nice. That's cool.
Man, sometimes my job is really awesome.
But yeah, no, I mean, like that was announced in June's UFC, which is great. They're doing shirts.
It's awesome because on the back of it lists every accomplishment she has in the UFC.
Yeah. Actually, I just saw because I went and saw Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom last night.
Yeah. And
one of those commercials beforehand was not even the super serious Ronda Rousey can stay serious with a Twizzler. And it was like she's sitting there like just laughing.
That dead I'm going to kill you in the ring look.
And then it just bursts into that gorgeous smile that we saw when she there, because she's a damn beautiful woman.
Yeah, she is.
Her husband is lucky. Anyway, no, yes, she's returned to the UFC. Not the one I was talking about, or the reason why.
Oh, the only other person I can think of is Ken Shamrock.
No.
Okay, hold on.
His name,
Vince McMahon.
Nope. His name starts with an R, and his second name starts with an R.
Roman Reigns?
No.
No.
He's gonna Superman punch everyone. No, Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. At I don't remember which. It was the last fight where Daniel Cormier.
Last Saturday.
Yeah, won the
heavyweight
championship
in a unprecedented first round knockout.
Yeah,
it was whatever. It was a 1 round match.
Yeah, it was quick.
Yeah, it was quick.
It wasn't super fast.
No,
but
it was a 1 round.
Yeah.
So that's still pretty fast in a 5 round for championships.
So yeah, Brock Lesnar comes out at the end of this. Clearly a work because everyone is laughing in the ring.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was in the audience. They knew he was there. It's not like he was hiding in the back or anything. Like Vince McMahon would have him do.
And then have his music play.
Yep.
And have everyone stand in the ring and watch and wait.
Yep.
For the minute and a half for him to come out there.
Yeah. But no, I mean, there was rumors of this, for a while that he was going to come out and challenge the winner of this fight anyway. So this was paying off that. It's not something you normally see in UFC, but I think it was a kind of paying homage to, yes, he's been pro wrestling for the last few years, type thing. But also something to build hype.
But yeah, so he's officially challenged for the heavyweight championship.
He's back in the drug testing pool.
Yes, that was first official day was
Sunday.
Was July 3rd.
It was Sunday. No, actually, it's official. They actually said it was the day after he was the UFC fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which now sets this entire timetable differently.
Not really. Not that much.
By a couple of days. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a big... so, we're talking about weeks. Yeah. It's a big timetable.
Dana White put out this... I don't know. He said that he wants the fight to happen in November. Yeah. There's a problem with that. You have to be in the pool for 6 months.
And Lesnar is still serving out his remaining 4 months suspension.
Right. But you can serve at the exact same time.
Yes, exactly.
Which pushes the eligibility to January 8th or 9th.
I was hearing 16th. Was the earliest.
16th, no, the 19th is the first available day that they would be scheduling a fight for.
Okay, that's what...
Now, eligibility would be the 8th or 9th now.
That's what I'm actually hearing. Was the 19th was then was the date.
Yeah, that's the date that
roughly the
that
date.
January that their UFC is looking at to put on the event.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's like I understand, you have to build hype for it. So, announce it now. But what? Come on, guys.
I know.
There's also a very small window, UFC-wise, for this match to happen.
Yep.
Because Daniel Cormier has said that he's retiring on his 40th birthday, which is March 20th.
Nice.
Which means that there's only basically one fight in January that they can do, and one in February.
They usually have one. They could do one in March.
No, because the way that they schedule it, usually it's the third weekend of the month.
Yep.
Which actually happens after the 20th. It would be like the 22nd. I know it's like the 22nd or 23rd, right around there. It would be happening right after he would retire.
Well, maybe if they decided to do it in March, like a later March match, he'd be like, okay, I'm fighting after my birthday, but I'm assuming I'm retired.
Yeah. I mean, no matter win, lose, or draw, I'm done.
Done.
Now,
depending on when they won the matches, but more likely they'll do it in January.
Yes. Because the UFC does allow champions to retire while still holding the belt, and then have a match for who will have between two people for the belt.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see. It's also runs interesting because there was no mention of Brock Lesnar on Raw this week.
No, that I heard was a from Vince directive.
Because he's like, it's all about Extreme Rules. It's all about Extreme Rules, and he's not on that card, so we're not going to talk to him. we'll bring him back up in a few weeks when we can take advantage of the situation of Lesnar. In other words,
you know what? We're going to get into why we think that Lesnar was not a good idea to put the championship belt on for a length of time.
Next week.
Another show.
When I say next week, I mean when a chance we actually get a chance to bitch and complain about it for a while, because knowing our luck, next week there's going to be even more news. True. But we'll get to it.
But speaking of Raw this past week.
Yes. Ironically, nice segue.
Yeah. Lowest rated Raw ever. And it actually ties with another week, with another Raw.
Ooh.
Yes, way back in September of 2016.
So 2 years ago.
That one, though, had a reason for it.
Oh, yeah.
It was the first presidential debate between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton.
And also, it's September. It's Monday Night Football, bitch.
Monday Night Football was on that night as well. So, I mean, you've got two big draws for television going on during a Monday Night Raw. So it's understandable that they got an under 3. They expect in the fall, winter that Raw is not going to be doing so well.
Yeah.
That's why in January they really ramp things up, because it's like, football's gone, we got this.
Or it's football playoffs.
Yeah.
It was only a few more weeks left of that. Not as many games.
Right.
Also, it's the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah. So they're able to ramp things up.
Yeah.
But, it's a 2.46. That means only under 2.5 million people watched the broadcast.
I know.
That's not good. And it's a go-home show for a pay-per-view.
I know. Yeah, and there was nothing. It had no competition.
Yeah, there was nothing on that was a draw. There was nothing else to draw people away.
I know. So it's just goes to show you how bad the product is.
Yeah. The product becomes very, very stale, that even I don't pay attention to watching Raw and SmackDown anymore.
Well, I haven't watched Raw and SmackDown in over a year or two. Other than maybe a segment because I was downstairs warming something up.
Catching highlights.
I just turned the TV on because I'm like, it's going to be like 3 minutes to do this. So let me watch something on Raw for a second. But to show you how bad the product is stale, you're sitting down.
Yes.
Embrace yourself.
Okay. All right.
You're embraced?
Yep. Holding on to my seat.
Okay, good. It may not be enough, but I canceled my WB Network subscription.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. I mean, it's cost-effective.
You couldn't do the $10 a month? The $9.99 a month anymore?
Oh, I could, but I'm trying to save money and just having a recurring... I basically went and canceled almost every single... Actually, I did. Basically, every single, except for Netflix.
Good man.
Subscription. I did my Prime to pay for a year out.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about that.
The month. I mean, that's $12, but still.
Yeah.
It's a continual monthly charge I don't have to worry about anymore. So WWE Network, I'm like, I would keep it if I could subscribe for a year.
If you could pay for a year up front.
But there's only one way to do that, and it's someone gifts it to me. I wonder if there's anyone who could gift it to me.
I'm really sorry, dude. I'm negative in my account right now. But I mean, it's not much. It's one of those that it's just like all my subscription services came out this week, and I accidentally spent too much earlier.
What's that green paper over there? Oh wait, that's their cigarettes. Never mind.
Hey, that's actually part of my budget.
Where's what's that green underneath there? I see those 50s. Don't lie to me.
That's the electric bill.
Sure. Like you need to pay the electric.
It's in my name. I need to pay. Anyway.
Yeah, you do.
So yeah, Raw. It's just like, come on, guys. You gotta save your product. You gotta do something. You gotta change it up. You gotta make it.
Well,
you gotta make it special again.
They have over a year to fix it because, honestly, really don't think they care too much right now. Yes, Raw is staying on USA.
Right.
They're not going to really care more about the ratings as much until the big deal kicks in.
Right.
Then they will really have to...
Then they have to live up to that deal.
Yeah. So I think that it is, which is fine with me, but come on. Go home show and you couldn't manage to break 3 million viewers?
I know.
Wow.
Well, so breaking down that one, there were a ton of segments.
Yep.
It was basically everyone on mid-card and below having matches until you got to the main event.
Yes.
Main event, Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. If that match had been on any other show, it would have been the probably considered like not like mid match of the night.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, all right, well, I mean, if I'm going to rank all the matches, that, you know, mid to high, it hit right in there.
Yeah.
On this, it should have been what drew people in.
Yep.
What made people come back to the show. Instead, people were so burnt out by the end of Raw that they were just like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a great match.
They opened up the Raw with another Roman Reigns Bobby Lashley segment where they bumped into each other backstage, and Bobby dared him to call Roman to call him out. He calls him out in a giant pull-apart brawl.
Which was by the numbers pull-apart brawl.
Yes, which is great because Vince knows how to do a pull-apart brawl.
Yeah, except for the fact that it works better when you... I mean, Bobby Lashley is the size that you do kind of think that he would need 3 or 4 people holding him back.
Yep. Or 10.
But it seemed like no one in the entire segment had urgency.
Oh, no, but here's the thing. Like, one thing I did like about it is, first off, it shows someone is getting a reaction out of this feud. There is Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
People are cheering him, not Reigns. And...
But he's Vanilla Lashley.
I know. This is actually... they've actually kind of got away from what they were doing with Sami Zayn, so it's kind of gotten... From what I was seeing in this... Like, just showing the aggressive side.
Thank you.
Helps.
Thank you.
Show that, because he has that. It worked for him in TNA.
Yeah.
But that he basically dominated the brawl. As I watched the clip.
Yeah.
And then Reigns gets to end it by diving over the ring, taking everyone out, and then walking to the back.
Yeah.
No. But anyway, when you have a pull-apart brawl like this, and you have people who have feuds coming down...
They shouldn't be helping each other.
Yeah. There's one person who followed that mentality. Who didn't follow that mentality?
Who?
Finn Balor. He decked Baron Corbin before ducking out of the ring to go hold off Reigns.
Smart move, because it shows that there is still animosity between the two of them.
And the announcers mentioned it.
Yes.
I think they probably like, oh, he just hit Corbin. And I Vince was probably, no, don't say anything like that. This is about Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, I know.
No, you use that segment to build other feuds too.
Which is why you have factions, because it allows you to build feuds between others.
But not just that, but like you could, not that these people have to be brawling with each other as well, so you get multiple brawls. No, have them just like taunt them, like shove them and move away,
and be like, I'm gonna pull Lashley off from Roman. You better be hanging out with Roman,
or have them start arguing with each other, allowing for someone to break away.
Yeah,
and then they divide back there, so nothing really can happen between them.
Exactly.
But yeah, so. But the reason why I bring this up is because you get the lowest rating.
Yep.
With a match that no one cares about.
Nope.
And will be in a spot that it does not belong. We'll get to that later, but let's move on to something better.
All right. So now we're gonna move on to what happened at the G1 tournament.
We're not gonna hit
G1 special.
We're not gonna hit everything on the G1 special. Just
no.
The highlights.
This isn't a recap or anything like that. This is just going, hey, these things happen there.
Yes. So the first thing we need to talk about is there's a new United States champion.
Yes, there is.
Juice. I don't know his full name. Is it just Juice?
That's what he's called, Juice Robinson.
Juice Robinson. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Is the new United States champion.
Yes, he is.
Ironically, when we found this match out, I was like, this is actually a good timing to take the belt off Jay White.
Yep.
And put it on someone who's also popular.
Right.
I didn't realize how popular he was.
For me, I always felt like Juice was that popular guy that, you know, the mid-card guy that everyone's just kind of rooting for.
But nothing really happened.
But he's not super over at the same time. You're just like, yeah, we hope that you do good. Ooh, look, the main event people are over here, though.
Yeah, but that's also WWE spoiling our brains.
I know, that's... yeah.
But, I mean, I knew he was popular. I knew he's done a lot better than when he was in NXT.
Yes. Yes.
Which is great, because when he left, he told Triple H, he's like, I'm not really getting anything out of this anymore. I'm the punching bag for the new people coming in, which is fine.
Right.
But like, I want to be valuable to you. I want to leave to go build my name and come back.
And be even more valuable when I come back.
And he's like, and Triple H is like, well, you're getting it. We don't really have anything for you right now, so
go for it, man.
Go for it.
Have fun.
It opens a spot for someone else. Mm-hmm. And it also allows it when they come back a bigger star.
You've got a little bit more of a platform to stand on.
Yeah. So
or in Juice Robinson's case, a larger platform to stand on.
So this was a great turn of events. I'm glad they went with a change.
Yep.
It's interesting that they're doing the U.S. title in New Japan.
Yes.
We don't have time to go over my thoughts on that. We'll go that a different time when we have some
someday
time.
we'll talk about it.
When we have not so much news. Stop giving us so much fucking news. Save it for the big shows like SummerSlam or Wrestle Kingdom. Those shows.
But
anyway, it was a great event to do it. But then something else happened there.
So there was a spot during this match between Jay White and Juice Robinson where Jay threw Juice into the barricade.
Yes.
Now, the U.S. announce team was on the other side of the barricade. It's Jim Ross and... I don't remember who else.
I know, yeah, UFC guy.
Yeah. It's not in here. Sorry, I was looking at the Wikipedia page.
Daniel Cormier. Oh, wait, that's not him.
No. But the barricade wasn't secured, so it smashed into the table, pushing the table back, bumping into Jim Ross, good old JR, and
Josh Barnett,
and he toppled backwards.
Injuring himself?
No, he's perfectly fine.
JR?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
What?
No, he had...
Oh, yeah, there was a rib
yeah.
issue, which I mean can be just from trying to...
Yep.
During the fall.
Because the thing he said...
Oh, no, it was when the table banged into him.
Yeah, the one thing he was saying, like, when he left to go home, putting his... he was going to raise his suitcase into the overhead compartment because of it. He has to cancel some... gigs he had because of the pain, which sucks because he's in his 70, almost 70s now.
I believe 60s. So. Something that sounds about right. Yes. Sorry, JR. You got injured, and I understand your frustration because it was not a planned spot.
Yeah.
And because of this.
66.
It angered Josh Barnett.
Oh, yeah.
Who then confronted Jay White over it.
Yeah. And Jay White got in his face in a sense.
Jay White tried to play it off like, what are you going to do?
Yep.
I'm Jay White.
Yep.
This is my playground. I do whatever it takes to win.
And then
Josh came through the barricade.
Yeah.
Jay White was just like, oh crap, slid into the ring.
This was not like this is not him reacting, helping me out. No, he's pissed off.
Oh, he's actually angry.
And
okay.
I'm not getting my ass kicked on TV by a former UFC fighter.
So he goes in, he then once again slides out the ring on the other side. Barnett's in the ring. Like, it actually this was a weird spot. Like, the ref actually had to get control of the situation.
Yeah.
Everyone did calm down.
People thought it was part of the plan. No, it wasn't.
It was shoot.
It was a shoot, and the shoot got massive heat for Jay White.
Normally,
we're not talking like bad heat, like we don't want on the back.
This is not X-Pac heat.
No, this is a heat where the fans are generally like. This is the kind of heat we want for Roman Reigns as a heel.
This is the kind of heat that Ric Flair could get.
Yes. It's almost impossible these days to get this kind of heat.
Yeah. And he got it. This is solar flare heat.
Yeah, it's like
supernova heat going on.
This is a great thing, and it added to the match overall.
Yep.
Helped get him over even more as
even
a heel.
Better is it gave Juice Robinson a spot to move further up as being a face.
Yeah, because when he won, now he overcame this guy who just was
that the entire audience is like, I want to see you lose now.
And he lost.
They got what they wanted.
So, and here's the thing. So that was great. He got some heat out of this. It sucks for Jim Ross getting hurt.
Yes.
Jim Ross has said he talked to both the guys in the back. They were both apologetic.
Oh God, yeah.
He said they were not looking at their feet when they said no. They were eye contact.
Straight.
Yeah.
They were being gentlemen about it. And they were like, look, I'm sorry that even happened.
There's different stories on how this went about. From what Jim Ross has said publicly about that, he asked about if there's any stints around the announce table. That he was told there was no planned spots around this. This was basically in-ring call
I mean, it could have been that there was going to be a barricade spot, and maybe they got turned around and they hit the wrong barricade.
You also said that there's a lot for New Japan. It's behind.
It's anything past the barricade is considered, in the announce area.
Yeah, but it could be different things. Whatever it is, it sucks that it happened.
Yeah, yeah.
JR, get better.
Dude.
It sucks that this happened. It has a positive ending in a sense that we got a start over. But here's the thing. If this was WWE and this was not supposed to happen, they would not capitalize on Jay White's heat.
No.
This is New Japan Pro Wrestling. They capture on it because today we're going to have a little bit of a spoiler for the G1 tournament.
Yes.
There's a massive, super victory over a massive star in New Japan. Jay White defeated Okada in a tournament match.
Wait, what? They're stablemates.
Yes, they are. But here's the thing.
Okay, well, I mean, as long as the finish wasn't a straight up front, hey, Jay White just was able to beat Okada.
No. They capitalize on the heat by having a ref spot, which is not normal with
Not entirely.
Not entirely. I mean, unless you're Jericho beating up the ref and putting his son in a.
There are other ref spots where the ref goes over to an announce table to clarify something, or something else is a distraction spot.
Yeah, the ref took a bump, I guess, or something happened where the ref was down, and Jay White dick punched his stablemate leader.
Oh!
And hit the switchblade for the win.
All right.
Capitalizing on the massive heat.
Good.
What?
Good.
Using natural heat, and using it. That's something that you'd see in NXT because Triple H would do that.
Or actually, classic WWE.
Yeah. But not now in WWE. So this is great. I hope they use this, and it'd be interesting to see if they can use this to propel Jay White maybe into the finals of the G1.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily.
I'm not saying that he should be the winner. No, I would like to see him challenge for the IC title.
Yeah. He already did that at Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay, maybe this time I'd like to see him carry it for a bit.
Yeah, but that's Jericho's belt.
I know, that's why.
I know.
I'd like to see him. Maybe Jericho drops it.
Yeah.
Back to Naito.
Who knows? But anyway. It'll be interesting to see how they use this. I think they will keep capitalizing this. It'll be interesting to see now that the story is that he has dick punched his stable leader.
Yeah, stablemate at the very least.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. So this is how you use this heat. WWE, I know you have mics in here. This is how you use heat to get someone over. Roman has heat.
Remember, this is Vince McMahon, who sometimes forgets who's winning week to week.
I know, but you have mics here. Use it.
Pay attention, people. Yeah, Come on.
We're trying to help you out. That's why we don't take the mics down.
All right.
All the time.
There was an injury that did happen during the show.
Yes, unfortunately. Another injury.
Yeah, this was a neck injury.
Yeah, this was to an actual star, a talent.
Takahashi was taking a Dragon Driver from Dragon Lee, and it did not go the way it was supposed to.
Oh, that sucks.
Now, I'm not saying anyone's at fault. It was clearly a botch, nothing on purpose. Doesn't look like it was malicious. Dragon Lee, this was the fourth match in under 24 hours that he had performed in, so of course he's tired.
Yeah. Plus the fly over.
Yeah.
So,
basically, he released the Dragon Driver, and the way you watch it, everyone tucks their chin when you're taking a bump.
Yep.
That's the rule. Problem is, this chin tuck was in the wrong direction.
Oh.
He came down square onto his head and kind of slid for a second.
Oh.
Yeah, and not a fancy breakdance slide on your head thing. This was like, your body kept going, your head and stuff stayed still. Now, much like other people who have had bad injuries in rings, Steve Austin, Triple H, he finished the match.
Yeah. What was the injury? Because I know the rumor was it was a broken neck.
That's what they're saying still.
Okay.
Is that it's a quote unquote broken neck, in the same way that Austin had a quote unquote broken neck.
Yeah.
And I mean obviously his was worse because I mean you check out any of the interviews that he talks about that match, he was barely able to move.
Yeah, afterwards.
No, during that match.
Yeah, no.
There was a moment right after it that he couldn't physically feel anything.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what I meant, like during the match.
And as it went, as time went on,
that's why Owen
he started getting more and more feeling back, and he was like, "Owen, I have to go for a roll up."
That's why Owen was like
distracting the crowd as best as
booing,
possible. He's like, "Okay, well."
And once he got his feeling that he could do is like, we can do this. I'll roll you.
Just roll me.
He's. I think he told Hebner, he's like, I'll roll him up for the pin.
Yeah.
I can move enough to do that, and we can get. Yeah, it sucks. But
yeah.
It is what it is.
But yeah, Takahashi, dude. I hope you don't have to work through this, and that you're able to go and get healed up.
Let me translate this from English to Japanese. Oh wait, I don't speak Japanese.
Yeah, you don't speak Japanese, dude.
I like to think I can, but no, I don't. That's interesting.
So the biggest surprise and the jaw-dropping moment of the G1 special.
Hold on.
What?
Before we get there.
Oh, sorry. What?
Hey, I forgot my news back at Raw.
Yeah.
And so I'll drop it in here, but also let's build to what happened.
Okay.
What happened at the end of that match?
Yeah.
What match we're talking about too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but first off, my news. You don't even know this one.
No, what's going on?
In this with the success of the greatest Royal Rumble ever. They're apparently.
I was trying not to talk about this.
I know. Well, there's talks that there's going to be not one, but 2 WrestleManias. So apparently there will be an inferior WrestleMania in March-April, and apparently great or
the greatest WrestleMania.
Apparently that's the working title. It's somewhere along the lines of that.
Yeah.
As somewhere else, as like. Probably Saudi Arabia or some of these other big shows.
Yeah.
Let me just say this: I'm okay with it. They do it right, but at the same time, it's not a glorified house show.
Don't. First of all, don't call it Greatest Royal.
No, WrestleMania.
Greatest Royal Rumble was terrible.
Yeah.
It would be, call it the Rumble in the Desert, something like that.
No, not because that's a take off the Rumble in the Jungle, and I still hate that one. And it sounds right out of the '70s. Oh wait, that's
it was in this.
Wait, that's what
the Rumble in the Jungle was a boxing match in the 70s.
I know, but here's the thing: Vince loves that. I mean, come on, we got Great Balls of Fire. Where was that from?
That was the greatest pay-per-view name of all time.
Yeah, but what was the name of that song from? What year?
The 50s.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I call it something else.
I'm okay with doing 2 WrestleManias if you're gonna make it bigger, make it special, and do that. Like for these international shows, because it's been a bigger push to have a major pay-per-view, international.
Yeah, but call it something. Don't call it WrestleMania though.
I know.
I would like it for it to be a show that the way it's designed and it's presented is like a WrestleMania show, where it's it's an outdoor stadium or a huge stadium. Yeah. It fits 30,000 people to 100,000 people. Yeah. There's fireworks all over the place. That level of production, I've got no problem. Just don't call it WrestleMania.
I know. Make WrestleMania special. Keep it separate.
Make WrestleMania great again.
Yeah.
Just don't put Roman Reigns in the main event.
Make WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series great again.
Make the WWE
great.
No, you know what? I can't even say great again.
No.
Make them good.
No, make the WWE awesome again.
Okay, all right.
I had to pull a Miz out there.
Okay, so can I?
Yes.
Now, so the main event of the G1 special was Kenny Omega versus Cody, accompanied by Brandi Rhodes.
Yeah. You just have to point that out every time, don't you?
Well, because I can't call him Cody Rhodes.
I know.
It's Cody, accompanied by Brandi Rhodes.
We can call him Cody Rhodes, but they can't on the actual show. Yeah. But anyway, it was. So I haven't heard anything about rating of this match or how.
I haven't either. I have heard it was a very solid, very good, well planned, well written match.
Yeah. So have I, but I don't have stars or great spots or like that. But Which is fine because it's what happens after the match.
So after the match, up on the Kenny does win.
Yep,
he retains the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. He and the Young Bucks are up on the ramp celebrating the win. Out comes.
Hold on.
What?
First off, we gotta mention that Cody stumbled to the back.
Yes.
After the match, and then the Young Bucks and all. So was it Bushi out there, or was it just the Young
Nope.
Bucks?
I think it's just the Young Bucks.
Okay.
And Haku, King Haku, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Lao
come out and to celebrate with them,
and then attack them.
Yep, they beat them down.
And then you have Cody, Marty Scurll, and Adam Page come out.
Cody stumbles back down to the ring.
Yeah. They're attacked.
Well, then they act like they were going to join them.
Yes.
And then they
attack. Oh yeah, because Tama Tonga hands Cody the chairs to hit Kenny with, and Cody decides to attack them. Yes. He's just like, I respect this guy. We just had a great match, and he wasn't trying to put me away.
Yep.
So screw you guys. Boom. And that happens. Yeah, they lose. Cody's beaten up. Marty's beaten up. Adam Page is beaten up. Nick and Matt Jackson are beaten up, and Cody is left beaten up in the ring.
And they're wearing
brand new Bullet Club shirts.
A shirt that said, well, let's be clear. It didn't say Bullet Club on the shirt. It said Fire Squad.
Well, yeah, and it's got BC.
Yeah.
The BC Fire Club.
Fire Squad.
Fire Squad.
Oh, the Bullet Club, Fire Club.
Yeah, I know, dude. Whatever.
But they leave. We'll figure out what happens in a minute because you're gonna fill us on.
Oh, yes, I can.
But the elite, the Golden Elite, are left in the ring.
Yeah,
and
all just beaten up in a pile.
Because beforehand, after the match, Kenny helped Cody up.
Yeah, he was like, "No, dude, we had a good match. I don't really hold any animosity towards you. You've just been acting weird."
So, and then Cody went off, and then all this happened. To end it, Cody helped Kenny up.
Yes.
To end the show. Now you're gonna fill us on.
So being the elite this past week, right after this, all this happens. Okay, so to close out that story. In the hotel room, it's Matt and Nick, Kenny, Marty, and Adam, having takeout. Just being like all silent, just, 1,000-yard stares. Like, I can't believe that we got beat up by those guys.
Yep.
Who we thought were our friends. We're all part of the same squad together. What's going on? And there's a knock at the door. Matt answers it. It's Cody. Just be like, dude, come on in. Cody sits between Marty and Kenny on the couch.
Wait, before you say this, explain it how you explained it to me.
Where Cody sits on the couch between them,
on a
three-person couch. No one sits three people on a three-person couch.
The people their size.
Yeah, he has to sit that. Okay, you're sitting in the backseat of a car and you're stuck in the middle. Your knees are together, your shoulders are in. You're trying not to have physical contact with the other two people.
Yep.
You know what that feeling is.
Yeah. There's a reason why people don't sit through to a couch.
Yeah.
Unless you're children, it's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable. And now if it's a 6-foot or wider couch, you can do that. This is a hotel couch. Yeah. It's like
I had to get that out there because it was a perfect visual.
And then Cody the only thing that said, how are we getting these motherfuckers back? And it was just like, oh, so now this is going to be the elite versus Bullet Club.
But how do we know the Fire Squad is part of the Bullet Club?
Okay, so this has come out. It wasn't part of being the elite. Bad Luck Fale made the call for this attack to happen.
Ooh.
Physically called Tama Tonga and Tonga Lao to let them know to get their dad, Haku, to be part of this.
So, I find it funny because when I told you about this happening, and all that, I was like, I guess they're not part of the Bullet Club, but Fale has taken over and it's like, no. This is gonna be the Fire Squad is your own group.
At first, I thought it was going to be, and then this information came out.
But
because there was a long time where Tama Tonga thought he was being overshadowed, one by the guys in the Elite.
Yep.
And like the way I was like, oh no, he just formed a group with his brother and his dad to be like, Bad Luck Fale, you're not putting me in places where I can be better. So screw you, I'm splitting up. That's what I thought at first. So, and then it's like, no, Bad Luck Fale is like, no, our Fire Squad is the guys who get the job done.
So I find it funny because you mentioned a while ago that you pitched the idea that's going to be 3
I thought it was going to be 3 factions. The Golden Elite, the Elite.
Well, at the time, we didn't know it was going to be called the Golden Elite. No, but it was going to be like Matt and Kenny and Nick versus Kenny versus Cody, Hangman Page, and Marty Scurll.
The funniest part is I called those, and it stayed that way.
Just for a brief.
And it was just like, huh. And so then, this is happening. All right.
So we got that, but then you were wrong. Now we have another 3 factions, but now you were wrong because the break off. But now I was right about something. It's just like
they've done a wonderful job with this storytelling.
It's good because I mean the thing is like we called parts of it each.
Right.
But at the same time, it was still guessing. Like
it's so wonderfully complicated.
Yeah.
That you don't have. You're along for the ride.
Yes.
So also little more news coming out regarding from being the Elite and for the upcoming All In show.
Yes.
The campaign to book Flip Gordon, it's not going well.
It's not?
No. Okay, so we all know Joey Ryan, rest his soul, man. That dick wrestler has passed on to the great other side.
I thought he was killed.
Well, I mean, yes, he was killed.
Oh, okay.
Damn you, Hangman Page. So because of that, there was a spot open on All In, and Flip Gordon's just like, sweet, I'm gonna get booked now. The problem is, the position was filled.
Okay, by who?
By the ghost of Joey Ryan.
Oh, well, that's nice. Like the ghost of Joey Ryan decided to show up.
I'm so glad that he was available for this. You know, since clearly Joey Ryan wasn't able to show up for this, but the ghost of Joey Ryan is definitely taking over.
And I hear the ghost of Joey Ryan has a lot of places and people to haunt, so it's nice to take out of his haunting schedule to show up and make fill that commitment that his former live version can't fill
anymore.
Yeah.
But there's still a possibility of I keep wanting to say Book Gordon, Flip Gordon still making it to All In.
Okay.
And this is the news that I didn't tell you about.
Ooh.
This is news that you're like, ooh, this is gonna be cool. So someone swooped. There was a match to get booked.
Yep.
That Flip lost.
Okay.
We had talked about this a little while ago.
Okay.
Then it was just like, okay, well, now I didn't get my chance to be All In. Oh, Joey Ryan's dead. Okay, well, now I get my chance to be on the show. Oh, the ghost of Joey Ryan is taking the position. Fine, I don't get my chance to. There's a bald-headed gentleman who owns a company who has offered Gordon a match. If he wins that match, he will be at All In.
Ooh.
Billy Corgan has offered Flip Gordon a shot at the NWA Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, wow.
If he wins, he will be facing Cody, who has basically been putting all these obstacles in the way of Flip Gordon getting a match at All In.
That would be a fun little payoff to that.
I like the idea.
I like it too.
That Gordon goes in as the NWA Championship to face Cody, who's just like, look, dude, I couldn't book you. I'm sorry.
And Cody can't do anything about it if he wants to win the NWA Championship.
Exactly.
So that's nice.
So it's good news. I really hope Flip does win.
Yes.
And is able to go on to All In and main event All In. Not just get a spot on the card. Because that's all he was, the entire book Flip was to just get him on the card.
Yeah.
Now he's got a possibility of main eventing the card.
That'd be kind of fun. I mean, it would suck because of Nick Ellis. They've been building that a little bit too.
Yes.
So it'll be interesting how what if it became a triple threat?
I don't know.
I don't think they should. If you're going to do it, you should keep it one-on-one. But at the same time, we'll see.
Why not?
Wow, that news only took 44 minutes.
Good. We're good.
Oh, yeah, because this is and Extreme Rules is not going to take that long.
No.
No, it's not, because I already know my predictions.
I actually kind of stopped paying attention to what's been going on. So a lot of these matches, I'm like, that's going on?
I did check out the card before I get over here. I'll probably forget some of them, but so I had an idea. I'm like, last I heard, no championships were being changed. I actually will be making some predictions that will maybe one or two will be changing because
I have some ideas.
I think because that may have gotten out, they may have changed something.
Yes.
And the two of them, one of them I will not be going against.
Yep. We'll get to them. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, as the buckle turns, is now going to be Tim and I are going to be giving our predictions for Extreme Rules 2018, which, quite honestly, going into this, no one feels like it's going to be an extreme match.
There is one.
Yeah.
It's Nia versus Alexa Bliss.
Oh. Yeah, that's the only Extreme Rules match.
I know.
And there's one steel cage match.
Yeah, I know.
There's no hardcore match. There's no, barbed wire bat match. There's no kendo stick on a pole match.
I know.
They
really dropped the ball on this one.
They're like, hey, it's Extreme Rules where there's a ton of rules. There's no ladder matches.
I know. It's supposed to be.
I think there's a 30-minute Iron Man match, which to me doesn't feel like an Extreme Rules thing.
Well, the thing is, though, it's just one of those things where Extreme Rules was supposed to be like that. Any kind of different kind of stipulation match.
But there's hardly any of that.
I know, but that's what it has become.
Oh, and there's a shark cage. Yes. Again. Because it's been such a great thing before.
I hope they introduce the shark cage into WWE 2K19. I think that'd be hilarious.
That's probably why it's still around.
Yeah,
and to sell the toys.
Because you can put the steel shark cage as a prop.
Yes.
In the Build Arena.
I know.
So.
Anyway, all right, let's go right down through the list that's on Wikipedia right now.
Okay.
So we've got the opening match.
Pre-show.
Pre-show. It's Andrade Cien Almas versus Sin Cara. You know what? I'm just happy that this match is going on.
I know, they've been building
because we haven't seen Almas on anything in a while.
Yeah.
And Sin Cara's been injured.
Yeah, it's been great. I'm glad that Almas got pulled up.
Yes.
But
they
haven't done anything with him.
Much like the Authors of Pain, just kind of disappeared.
Yeah. It's like
Ascension.
Why'd you call him up and then not do anything with him?
Just
yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
So who do you have though?
Almas.
Almas.
Because he should win.
Oh, I mean he should.
But doesn't mean he will. But
at the same time, I am saying Almas because of the fact that I would personally use Sin Cara in the same way that you've used Sin Cara against anybody that's physically bigger than him.
Yeah.
And that's just, it's not truly a squash match. The way I would do this is a heavyweight versus Rey Mysterio match.
Oh, no.
Rey's going to get a ton of, Sin Cara's going to get a ton of work in here.
Yep.
And look good again, hopefully.
Yep.
But Almas is going to come out the winner.
Oh yeah, I want to see. But I want to see. I don't want to see that kind of match.
Really?
I want to see. WWE take on the Luchador from Mexico.
I would love that. But you know that they're not going to do that.
But here's the thing. They say they've been looking for a Hispanic star since Rey Mysterio left.
Almas is your star, dude.
He's the perfect person to do this. Show why.
Yes.
He's the perfect person to do this.
Have him refuse to do any interview in English.
Yes.
For quite some time.
But not even that, but just show what he can do in the ring.
And because he still has, what's her name with him, right? And have him at some points, just walk away.
Yep.
And just be like, I'm not even interested in doing this anymore. And she's just like, I'm going to continue doing the interview because that's what you hired me to do.
Yep.
And just, that type of thing. Or one of the times that, he says in English.
Yep.
His response, but it's not to the interviewer, it's to her.
Yeah.
And she's the one who then in the interview was like, but you understand what, and he's like, just looks at him and goes, no, speak English.
We can't do that because that's Shinsuke's gimmick.
No habla inglés.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we'll go with that one. So, What's the next match?
I've got the New Day versus Sanity.
Okay, they didn't block Sanity's debut.
No, not at all.
I mean, they had a great show up when they showed up.
Yes.
I mean, to a point because they walked out of the back instead of just showing up and beating up people. No, they came out for a match against the Usos.
Yep.
But it didn't happen because they beat up the Usos.
Yeah.
So it's not the best debut, but it was better than what happened the following week when they lost. To
and this is a tables match, by the way.
Good. But it lost. The Usos won with Jeff Hardy because he was in the match. He can't lose.
Yep.
And then Eric Young lost a singles match. So they completely botched.
Yeah.
So they're basically kind of trying to rebuild this, but with the New Day now.
Yes.
So I'm going with Sanity, hoping they actually do this, because if New Day loses, it doesn't hurt them. No matter what happens to New Day, they don't get hurt, really.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. This was totally a WWE move.
Yeah.
New Day is going to win.
Oh, yeah, but I'm going basing on this one on they have to build Sanity, so...
Oh, I know. But New Day is going to walk out of this.
Depending on what actually their plans for Big E are, if they're going to be using Big E and swing him off as his own, this will be the start of it.
If they lose, it would be a good way to have him break away.
Start the build.
Yeah. But at the same time,
yep,
they're going to win. I'm sorry, dude.
No.
This is what's happening.
No, they're not.
All right, let's move on to the main card. All right, I've got
that was another pre-show
two pre-show matches.
Wow.
Which cool, 2 pre-show matches. But next up, I've got the for the women's Raw Championship.
Okay.
Nia Jax versus the current champion, Alexa Bliss.
And Extreme Rules, okay. This is going to be Alexa Bliss.
And this is the Extreme Rules match.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, Ronda Rousey will be in the arena. Not because she's part of the WWE roster. She's still suspended.
Mm-hmm.
She bought a ticket.
Good. And she's on Raw.
Now, I've seen some things out there.
She doesn't have the Money in the Bank briefcase.
No, she's the champion. She won it, then cashed in the same night to win the belt. Remember?
No, because Alexa Bliss is the current champion on Raw.
I know, because she won Money in the Bank, used it to cash in.
Oh, I thought you said that Ronda cashed it. And I was like, Ronda didn't win it.
No. And then because
yeah.
There's
So I got a feeling that this could be a squirrely end then.
Yeah. See, one thing, I saw someone on Wrestle Talk with an invasion of cultaholics.
What?
Yeah.
I did not catch that, by the way.
No, it's like they've been building to something like an invasion. I wasn't expecting cultaholic. I only saw it because I was watching the wrap up of and then what's his name?
Which cultaholic guys?
Adam Bacchini showed
Bacchini?
up. Like Cultaholic is coming for Wrestle Talk. So.
Oh, Ross is gonna bite somebody's nose off.
So.
He comes. He doesn't mess around when he comes at you.
So it'll be interesting to see what they do there. I really don't care about the story elements. That's not why I watch Wrestle Talk. But it was a nice little. Oh, I know someone who watched Cultaholics.
Yes, you do.
But there's been like an invasion of a guy who's impersonating Luke and Owen.
Yep.
So the storyline is if he beats them in predictions, he joins Wrestle Talk. So he did his separate own prediction, and he said for this one, what would be interesting to see is have Ronda show up, get involved, allowing Nia to win the belt back, but still allowing then for Ronda and Alexa at SummerSlam without the belt, getting Ronda out of the title picture for a little bit. No.
Yeah, no, they're going to keep it on Bliss.
Yes.
At SummerSlam, it's going to be Rousey versus Bliss for the belt.
Yes. So, and that's my prediction.
And as I just said, Bliss is winning.
Yes.
So that's my pick. All right, next up, I've got...
So there's 2 Blisses?
Yes. 2 Bliss.
2 Bliss? Bliss squared.
Yes. I want that. Sorry, what? Huh? Wait, what? What?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Next up is AJ Styles versus Rusev for the WWE Championship.
You mean the true main event?
Yes, what should be the main event?
That's why I said the true main event.
Yeah.
Not the actual main event, the true main event.
I would love for this to be where Rusev gets it, which would be awesome.
Yes. It's gonna be AJ Styles because they're not gonna have him drop the belt before WWE 2K19.
See, I would like to see him drop it here and pick it back up at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Which would To me, it doesn't hurt anybody involved.
No.
It gets Rusev to have that,
Yeah.
that I've got the championship, and to see a crowd reaction to him over the next month or so.
Yep.
And then AJ wins it back, and then you can continue their feud for a little while longer.
Yep. It'd be interesting to see going forward. The rumor was that it was supposed to be AJ versus Samoa Joe, at Hell in a Cell.
Yep.
So, but it'll be interesting to see what's going on. But yeah, I would agree. I think Rusev should win it, but AJ's retaining. That's my pick.
Because next month is SummerSlam.
Oh no.
So, yeah.
You could drop the belt back to AJ.
Yeah.
He'd be a 3-time WWE champion.
Yeah.
Rusev Day finally gets a big thing.
Yeah, it's Rusev Day.
If this was the actual main,
it's Knox County. That it's official. There is a official holiday called Rusev Day.
Nice.
Thank you, Kane.
He's not mayor yet.
No, but he was able to help out with it.
Yeah, but it would be interesting. It would be interesting to see that because Rusev can then say, "I had the belt, and I've won it," and it's Rusev Day, ending the show saying Rusev Day, the end of the show.
Exactly.
Not the way how it's going to end.
No, it would be awesome for that.
But
so you're going with Styles,
and you're going with.
I really want it to be Rusev
So
Day.
do I. You're going with Rusev?
I'm going Rusev Day.
Okay.
I feel it, man. It's deep in my soul.
So do
I feel it.
Okay, I only had one match I was going to say I'm home I'm wrong on.
Yeah.
But I'm going to add two now. I hope I'm wrong on this one.
Yeah. I mean, it's a feel-good moment finally.
Yeah.
Because, yes, we all love AJ Styles, but come on, it's Rusev.
He's massively over. The reason why I have a feeling that they won't give it in those moments, because this is the reaction that Vince wants for Reigns, and because Reigns can't get it, no one else is allowed to have it.
Yeah,
and
that's
pay
true.
it off, and that's not how it should work.
Like, you're ruining your entire product by being like, look, if I can't get this one guy over, nobody can get over it. It's like, well, that's cool.
And if they do get over that way, we're not going to use it.
No, nope, not at all.
We'll
nope.
make it look like we're using it, but then no.
Yes.
So.
Anyway, next up, I've got the Eater of Worlds, the of Broken Worlds, whatever. What's their tag team name?
Don't know.
They're the Broken
Devour
Eater
a World. I don't know.
Anyway, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt versus the B Team, which, by the way, the B Team have become like a lot better than I expected.
Yes.
I mean, it's Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, both of which are second generation big time guys.
Yeah.
They're actually a lot better in the ring than anyone gives them credit for.
No, I actually think they're third generation guys.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they're third generation.
Yeah, because it's Bo Dallas's dad was also a second generation guy.
Yeah.
And same with, well, I mean, we know who Curtis Axel's father is.
Yep. But anyway, it's great to see this. Some personality growing out of what they got with the Miz for a year.
Yeah.
I think that really did rub off on them.
Yeah. It helped out a lot.
And watching them impersonate Matt and Bray, especially seeing Bo impersonate Bray.
Yes.
Is really fun. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. I think the B Team should win it, but the Eater of the Worlds or whatever they're
Devourer of a Broken Universe.
Yeah, whatever it's called. Is my pick.
All right, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt.
I would like to see the B Team win it. I'm not gonna go far. I hope I'm wrong. I'm going with the smart pick.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you on this
one. It would be
one.
interesting to see if the B Team lost and then they actually joined.
See, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Because they're like, okay, well, we know that we're not going to be able to win on our own.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys need some hands? We'll just hang out.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really. We'll be your background guys.
But see, it would be a great thing at storyline details that they join them, only to turn on them.
Oh yeah.
To then
in a year.
No, not even a year. Like, I'd say. You could do it at SummerSlam.
Proper storyline should be a year of them being like, "Hey, we're working with you guys. We're part of the club. What's up?"
No. I'm talking about like just like a quick storyline.
Okay.
Wise, as an add element, you could do if this was they had the first match in back at Money in the Bank, it would work better.
Right.
A little bit more time. They could have this pay-per-view to join them, and then they build to SummerSlam where they turn on them and win the belts.
Okay.
Like a fatal four-way match. They're in there, so they're there to protect the belts. And then it comes down to those two, and then they turn and win the belts.
Okay.
But yeah, traditionally you'd say you'd build them for 2 years, but that's generally when you have like it's a single star.
Yeah.
Wow, just bumped my mic.
Yeah, seriously.
I know.
Not cool, bro.
All right, next match.
Okay, next up, I've got Carmella versus Asuka.
This is where I hope I'm wrong.
Where James Ellsworth will be suspended above the ring in a shark cage.
This is where I hope I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm going with Mella.
I seriously hope I'm wrong too, because I'm going with Mella as well.
Because when you put someone in the shark cage, it makes it look like they can't get involved. They always get involved. It's a Vince McMahon move.
Yeah.
To make sure they get involved or to somehow cause a distraction or some way to interfere.
See, with Jericho, it was a distraction.
Yep.
With Enzo, it was him actually getting out of the cage and getting into the match.
And getting plowed.
Yeah.
When it was with Authors of Pain on NXT, it was Paul Ellering dropping something to help them interfere.
Distraction.
How come they never
check the person going in there?
Yeah. I mean,
Come
Jericho was in the cage. He had his belt with him.
And he had the clipboard.
Yeah.
He had the list.
So why not? Like
if the ref took it away, you know why he got to keep the list? Because if the ref did take it away, the ref was going to be put on the list.
And he didn't want to get put on the list.
No, he didn't.
No, they haven't revealed what happens when you go on the list. Though.
I haven't either.
So Jericho needs to come back to reveal what happens.
Oh my God, it would be great if in his comeback run, he has the list, but he doesn't add people to it.
Yeah.
It's just taking names off from it.
Yeah.
Because all he does is just attack them.
Yeah.
Any person that's been put on that list that they can bring back, he will attack them from then on.
Kind of combine this character from New Japan with this current character.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be a great way to continue to expand his thing. He also just tried to add Matt and Nick Jackson to Alpha Club.
Oh, really?
Yep. I don't think it's going over well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so next up is Bludgeon Brothers versus Team Hell No.
So this was a nice little payoff, because we thought we were going to start building to the Miz and Daniel Bryan. And they kind of did.
Crying out loud.
They kind of did.
Yeah.
It's a longer build because I'm assuming that they're going to use this to SummerSlam, assuming if Bryan doesn't resign.
Okay.
Because the rumor is if he's going to resign, then it may be Kane at SummerSlam. He faces.
All right.
I don't know why.
Okay.
No, we don't really want to see those two fight again.
No.
But seeing
this is literally, we're going down a trip down memory lane right now. This is DX in 2007?
But see, that's the thing, though. Like, the rumor was they're doing all these dream matches and memory lane in case if Bryan doesn't resign.
Yes.
Which I'm fine with. And I like this thing because it was a nice little twist. Like, what are you going to do with it? I forgot about bring Kane back. Team Hell No.
He also recently had an interview where he's not showing confidence in what WWE can do because he wants the match with The Miz.
Yeah.
Like, that's where he the way he's been talking about it, it's kind of, he's just living out his contract right now.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have any confidence in what WWE could do. Yep. So he's like, you guys are going to try to put me in a match with Miz just before my contract ends. Why would I resign?
Yep. There is signs that he may be resigning because they keep adding him to names after his contract expires.
Because they can.
It doesn't mean anything because it's that card subject to change on all the programs. But it's funny that they're starting to do this now, maybe because it's trying to see the excitement of...
they're like, hey, Daniel, see, we could, if you're still with us, you're going to sell a lot of tickets then.
Yeah. They're never going to use him the way he was.
Right.
He's better used out on the independent scene.
Yeah.
Make a surprise show up at All In.
Heck yeah. But not wrestle. Just make an appearance.
Just make an appearance.
Challenge Cody for the NWA title after Cody wins it.
That'd be interesting.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It'd be interesting to see. But anyway, go.
All right. Who are you taking? Bludgeon Brothers, Team Hell No.
I'm going with Team Hell No winning it, but it'll be by disqualification by the Miz interfering, setting up their match at SummerSlam.
Team Hell No's winning.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have the predictions like that.
I was just like,
I'm going with Team Hell No winning, but like not getting the belts. But it could be the same way. Miz interferes, costing them the match because allowing the Bludgeon Brothers to win.
No, for me, the logical choice would be the Bludgeon Brothers, who have been on this tear of everyone coming at them, just runs through Team Hell No.
Oh, yeah.
And it would work out better. That also could then set up the Kane versus Daniel Bryan match. Because why would they suddenly turn on each other and decide that they need to fight each other if they win?
I know. Oh, no, I'm saying that the build would be to build to the Miz.
Right.
Like my case.
Oh, well, yes.
But, yeah, no one really knows. It all depends on what's going to happen with Daniel's contract.
Yeah, I know.
But, oh, well.
All right. Next up, I've got Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins in a 30-minute Iron Man match for the IWGP Intercontinental. It's just the WWE Intercontinental title. You know, it's just slightly smaller.
I'm going with Dolph Ziggler on this one.
Really?
Yes, I think they're going to retain. I think this will be a nice little push to keep Dolph and Drew going.
Okay.
And also when you're ready for the pull, because Dolph has not signed a new contract either. So what better way to send off Dolph by dropping the belt to Drew McIntyre with a split and then have him have a good run with the belt again.
I like that idea. I mean, at the same time, I do really enjoy having...
Oh, I love it with Seth.
Seth. And this could set up a triple threat match if Ziggler loses and Seth wins at SummerSlam.
I'd rather see... the reason why I want Seth also to lose is because I'm hoping... Hoping!
Whoa, jeez.
Sorry for the spike. But that we will get Seth versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. It's not going to happen.
It's not happening.
I know, but it's my hope.
It's not happening. We're not having that suddenly set up over the next 3 weeks.
I hope.
4 weeks. Whatever it is.
6 weeks.
No, it's not 6.
No, you're right. Oh, whatever. But anyway, that's my hope. I'm allowed to hope. I know it's not going to come true, but I'm allowed to hope.
All right. Well, I'm taking Rollins because it'll set up the triple threat match at SummerSlam with Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, where McIntyre will be walking out the IC champion.
Aha.
Yes.
Well, see, they can still...
Ziggler will blame McIntyre for his loss here.
It's too soon to split them up, though. They've only been together for a short period of time.
Okay, then to hedge his bets, Ziggler has McIntyre be part of the match to be like, no, he's my buddy.
No,
he's my buddy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Drew will cost Rollins the belt, and then this will build to another match. Well, then they'll add McIntyre in, and then they'll trade it off as it doesn't matter who wins it as long as
we're together, man.
And then you can have a little minute where they kind of shove each other like, no, I'm not.
I actually want this belt.
Yeah, Dolph tells Drew to lay down, and he's like, no.
All right, now we're gonna move on to the most boring match on the night.
You mean the actual main event?
Yes, the rumored main event.
The actual main event.
Vanilla Lashley versus Boring Reigns.
Boring Reigns.
Boring Reigns.
Boring Reigns.
Yes. It's Roman.
It's Roman
because we're gonna get Roman versus Lesnar at SummerSlam.
You know what? It's not even for a number one contender's spot or anything. It's just a match.
I know,
but I hope Bobby Lashley wins this. But it's not gonna happen.
No, it's Roman. He's not gonna win.
I can see Vince doing this is having Reigns lose the match, giving Bobby the win. Reigns in the match, and yet somehow figure out a way to have Reigns go against Brock Lesnar for the title. Still, he just lost the match.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see that happening.
All right,
but it's gonna be Reigns. Okay, I lied. There are 3 matches I'm wrong on now.
This is one of them?
This is one of them.
All right.
It's always one of them. Whoever Reigns is going against, I hope I'm wrong.
All right. Next up is Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the U.S. Championship.
This one, I am going against the rumor that the no titles will be changing hands.
Same here.
Because they have to put the belt on Shinsuke.
So there's a couple of reasons for me why this needs to happen. One of them is Jeff's health concern right now.
Yep, he's hurt again.
He's losing feeling in his right arm.
Yeah, it's like a shoulder.
all the way down to his fingertips.
Yep.
And his lower back has been hurting so bad, he doesn't do the swanton at house shows right now. So, and he tries not to use it during TV shows.
Yeah, so, he needs, not just that, but also Nakamura needs this.
Yes, he does. He needs a belt.
He needs a belt. It should have been the WWE Championship.
Should have been.
I can't argue with WWE's logic about keeping the belt on AJ because he's on the...
Then don't put him in 6 matches in 2 months.
Oh, no. Trust me, that was the mistake. So I can't... But the thing is, if you knew... They had to know who was going on the cover.
Yeah.
They had to know long before they made the announcement. So they could have done this, dropped the belt, gave it to Nakamura, have him win it back at SummerSlam.
Yep.
So you have him win it at the Greatest Royal Rumble. Then you could have maybe one more match that got Backlash. AJ loses.
Yep.
Have Nakamura defend it against Money in the Bank, Extreme Rules, and then a follow-up match at SummerSlam where AJ wins it back.
Yes.
And then you have him there.
Straight on till October.
But here's the thing. I mean, now that we're there, I can't defy the logic. It's smart marketing.
Yes.
But it shouldn't have been. But he needs the belt. And with his whole foreign, no speaking English.
Oh, being the foreign... Because he's actually said that he loves finally having the reins pulled off and being allowed to be a heel.
Yeah.
Because he's like, this is closer to how I was in New Japan. Yeah. Even though I was a good guy there.
He was a bad guy and a good guy, but
But he was a bad guy who got cheered.
Yep. So he's doing a brilliant job. Like when he was in NXT, his role was well done as a babyface.
Yeah.
He got to do the Cole because Triple H took the reins off. There was no pressure.
Yeah.
He allowed him yes, you're a babyface, but here's the thing: do what you do.
Yeah.
Do what you're kind of doing in New Japan, in here, but you're not a heel.
Right.
You're a babyface, and it worked. It would have worked on the main roster if they did it.
Yeah.
They didn't.
But no.
But now that they've taken the pressure off, the reins off, he's doing a great. Give him that fucking belt.
Okay. All right.
He's my call.
He's your call. Okay.
I'm going against what the rumor was. There was no title changes.
Same here. I really do believe that was the one time where they were like, look, plus Hardy's injured.
Yeah.
Give him some time off.
I know he just came back, but at the same time, he's hurt again. He needs to heal.
Maybe he didn't heal up enough coming back.
Yeah. But
so come on.
One of the injuries just happened when he came back during his entrance.
Yes.
I think that was his back.
I think that's his back because he collapsed to his knees, and I'm like, that doesn't sound like a knee injury.
No.
Knee injury, you lay down.
Yeah.
You're like, you
don't drop to your knees unless you're Vince McMahon, who.
That's because those legs completely just died on him.
Yeah, and he was there, and he pulled him out.
Yeah, because he couldn't stand up. But yeah, no, Jeff. I mean, I've had a lower back injury for a long time.
Yeah, same here.
And when it acts up, I can't stand up straight, and the most comfortable position is kneeling.
Yep.
Once I'm able to stand, I finally feel good enough to stand, and I can keep moving. But it hurts.
All right.
All right. Next up, we've got Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin.
You mean a match that nobody cares about?
Dude, I actually do care about this.
They actually used the pull-up brawl to further their story.
They're actually using social media to really promote this one, too.
That's good.
Because both Finn and Baron have been tweeting at each other, and it's just one sharp barb after another.
But here's the thing, from what I've been hearing about this story, the storyline is, it's the whole Daniel Bryan, Big Cass rehash.
Pretty much.
Height.
Oh, yeah.
You're a little guy, I'm a big guy, I win.
Well, I mean, it's Baron Corbin. Do you expect much out of him?
No.
That's kind of how his character's always been. I'm bigger than you. I have a sad belly. I'm going to fight you.
Yeah.
I'm glad that his hair has finally decided to completely run away from his face.
The thing is, the whole Constable gimmick, I liked it. I like it, but let's actually get an official, like Stephanie McMahon show up and actually say it.
I know.
Take his word for it.
I know.
But
anyway,
it's probably gonna be Baron, so I'm gonna go with Corbin.
All right.
I don't think it should be.
I'm going with Finn on this one.
I would say I hope I'm wrong on this one, but I don't. I have too many of those, so I need to actually win here. And actually a match that I can say I want to win. So I'm going. I won't say that, but
all right. So
I won't be upset though if Finn won.
And the last match on the card,
the main. Oh wait, we already covered that.
is Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens, which this entire story has been Braun being a bully to Kevin Owens. But Braun's the good guy in this story.
Know.
This is every time they do this with Kevin Owens, when they really build a program, like outside of building a program, he's a heel.
Yeah.
Like he's a straight up a-hole to other people. You know, be it, Shane McMahon outside of their story.
Yep.
But once they actually go, okay, well now you're in a program together, we're going to do this. It's like they immediately go, oh, Owens, you're just going to get beat up a lot. And it's like, that's not how you build a heel.
No.
You need, for a story to work, you need the heel to be getting more wins and getting over the face before their actual match.
So, to keep in light with Money in the Bank winning, Money in the Bank losing before they win the belt.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Kevin Owens because, A, he's just been running away the entire story.
No, he hasn't. He was stuck in a porta potty.
Running away.
He wasn't trying to run. Brian flipped his car the week at one point.
Yeah, but he's been running away. So
you would run away from a guy that flipped your car?
Yes, I would. But he's been running away. So what better way to him than climbing the cage, escaping, running away? Also, because it's not a pinfall, it doesn't hurt Braun.
No, it doesn't.
So I'm going with Kevin Owens on this one. Also, it goes in style. Will this actually happen? Probably not. But I'm going to go with that mind frame. But also, it goes in the line that the Money in the Bank loses a lot before they cash in. Because I'm going with the idea that Braun's cashing in at SummerSlam on Roman Reigns.
Same here. I'm going with Braun on this one just because basically he's going to be stuck in a cage with Owens, and Owens won't be really running away.
The same thing is though, the guy who's on Wrestle Talk who's trying to join him.
Yep.
He predicted that Owens will win by similar because he's running away, or more like that it'll be Strowman will toss him through the cage.
Through the cage, ending.
Yeah. You mean the whole
They've been using that ending a little too much.
It's Vince McMahon.
Big Show, Brock and Roman.
Well, it's Vince McMahon. We've used it a lot. They'll never see it coming.
I think it's because he doesn't remember the last time they used it. And they're like, it was 3 weeks ago. And he's like, whatever, do it again.
It's like, no,
nobody remembers anything.
It's like, Vince, it was literally, we already had that finish on this card.
That's happening in the match right before this.
No, it's not. We just covered that. You just said
that personal assistant just kind of leans over and he's like, shh, to the writer trying to be like, we're already doing this. And he's like, shh.
He doesn't remember.
Just let him keep doing his thing. Because he'll get himself fired at some point.
He's somehow gonna fire himself.
Yeah, just let it. Just as he's whispering, just let it happen. Just let it happen. Triple H will take over eventually.
Triple H is gonna convince him he's fired. He's in charge and he got fired.
Yeah.
And he'll go to the XFL.
Who knows? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, those are our predictions. Let us know down in the comments what predictions you may have and whether or not you think we're right.
Let us know if you think we know what we're talking about.
No, you don't.
And I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you don't.
Yeah,
give us a thumbs up if you want to know when new videos go up on the 01 podcast group. I was getting there.
Okay.
So hit the subscribe and pick up a chair and smash that bell.
I mean, dude, don't do that. You will ruin your own screen, and then you'll have to buy a new one. I mean, unless it's an old screen. If it is, dude, why do you have that?
I'm trying to help the economy here.
I know. Okay, all right.
Fine. Pick up a little metal hammer thing like they do in wrestling, and ding, ding,
ding, ding, ding. Join the notification squad.
Yep. I was about to give a highlight to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I can't believe you would do that.
But it's not right. Whatever.
Anyway,
I have my own YouTube channel
Are you?
I know exactly. That's like what you're gonna do. There may be a link down below. This probably isn't gonna be heard, so I can say whatever the fuck I want.
No, it's being used right now.
Oh, it is doing.
All right. Yeah. Also, follow us on Twitter.
Yes.
He's Tim R. Green.
I'm T Green Books.
T Green Books. I'm at 01pod.
Oh, dude. I just thought of something.
What?
You know that logo I sent you? We should do a poll if people think it.
I gotta have you add something else to it.
Okay.
Before we can put it up.
But anything, I have to tell you something about my buddy who's a graphic artist said about it.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell off mic.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a great week. Tim, I don't care.